Hello and welcome to this short video satellite tagging and ringing golden eagles in Scotland. In June 2014, I was the lucky and very privileged winner of a competition run by conservation group A Focus on Nature, a relatively new group who help promote and connect young people like myself throughout Britain. Many of us have a real interest in conservation and are passionate about the natural world. They aim to encourage our needs from financial support, career advice, networking and mentoring. Today, I've travelled to a remote location in the Scottish Highlands and am now waiting for the competition sponsor, Stuart Ben of RSPB Scotland, and co-worker Brian Etheridge to arrive. I will accompany them both on what I expect to be an unforgettable wildlife experience. We've all arrived after a strenuous climb, but what a fabulous setting and a glorious day in the Scottish Highlands. This is an office with a real view. Now to get down to business, retrieving the eagle chicks from their eyrie. We have chosen a flat area for working. Stuart and Brian now have to climb to the eyrie location and bag up the two chicks for ringing. I cannot wait to see what they return with. Here comes Stuart with the precious cargo, taking care with every step. The first bird out of the bag. Wow, look at the size. Hard to believe they are 3 weeks from fledging.
Being this close gives a real impression of their size, much more so than the usual view of seeing one disappearing over the horizon.
Brian settles the bird onto the hillside. It's given time to settle, as this is its first human contact.
Right, look, our first job is to weigh the bird that's left in the bag. I think this is the female.
Stuart and Brian weigh the bird remaining in the bag.
We know that the bag weighs 2 kilograms, so she weighs just under 4 kilos, 3.93 kilograms to be precise.
That's some weight difference compared to the peregrines we usually handle. Brian's preparing to ring the first of the chicks. Are they easy to handle?
They're surprisingly docile. People would think that golden eagle chicks would be ripping chunks out of you, but they just lie there. As long as you keep away from the talons, you're fine. You really don't want them getting a hold of you.
It's surprising the amount of kit that has been lugged up here. It's so important that nothing was left behind. The view from here is spectacular.
Yep, we are very, very lucky, and who would want to be anywhere else in the north of Scotland on a glorious day like this?
They record measurements. First, the talons. These are huge. Next, they measure the beak. Now, on to attaching the rings. Pliers first. Next, the pot rivet gun is used to ensure they stay in place. Do they ever rip them off, Stuart?
We do know that golden eagles can get rid of lighter rings, so these need to be pretty robust to ensure that they stay on. The tags are made by microwave telemetry, cost about £2,500 and weigh 70 grams, which is less than 2% of the body weight of the bird, and we know it doesn't bother them at all. Fits on with a wee harness that sits on its back like a wee rucksack, but ringing and fitting satellite tags is a skilled business, which is why all of this is done under licence. Operates like a mini GPS. It uses satellites to find out where it is. And these positions are then sent to my computer so I can find out where the bird is without ever having to leave my desk. 3 main reasons for putting them on. One is to combat wildlife crime. It's really hard to believe, I know, but there are people out there